balls, I'm gay.
I'm coming for you, boy. And I'm coming hard.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Continuing on with the Shining Force 2 super difficulty playthrough tonight. Hopefully get a little bit further tonight than the last one. I also decided to start my streams closer to 8 p.m. Eastern. That little bump to around 8:30 just kinda, I don't know. That little extra like 20 to 30 minute variance makes a difference for me with how tired I am typically. I also said it earlier, for some reason it's not appearing down there, and I don't know why, but it is appearing over here. There we go, look at that. I Go Rogue, thank you for becoming a channel member today at some point, I believe. Might have been yesterday, I don't know, it popped up in the chat, and for some reason Streamlabs isn't saying anything. But thank you. Welcome in, everybody. I saw, obviously, I Go Rogue, Jimmy, Schmidt, Mr. B, Freddy, Patrick, anybody else that might be lurking. Oh my god, Freddy, I have not checked my team once. I think I told you. I missed the draft and I got auto-drafted, the guy's name's escaping me. The guy who used to be the ace for the Astros, the pitcher, and then he went to the Yankees and he's been out all year with like Tommy John surgery. It auto-drafted me him, and I've been angry about it, so. Thank you, I Go Rogue.
Fuck!
But yeah, we're gonna continue on here. We last left off, we did the battle towards Tristan 27. We're about to go to the Pangoat Valley Bridge. I didn't pick up the mithril that was in the mountain on the way over there, so I gotta make sure to grab that. Couple things to go over for the channel and for the live streaming schedule for this week. I'll start with the channel stuff. I started dripping them out on Friday, and I'll be finishing them this week. I should probably have everything up by the end of the day on Tuesday, but my Shining Force permadeath run is complete. All the videos are edited. I made the thumbnails. I'm just in the process of uploading them. Every video is around the 2-hour mark roughly, so it's a pretty big file size because I upload in 1440p, which means it takes, you know, anywhere between like 3 to 5 hours for a total upload and a processing to make sure it comes out in HD. Parts chapter 1, 2, and 3 are up already. If you're a channel member, you'll see them as soon as they go up and live. Non-channel members will have access to chapter 1 probably like Friday or something. But if you're a channel member, you should be able to view the entire run by the end of the day on Tuesday. I have a couple more videos I'm going to be uploading to my Bits and Glory TCG channel as well. A Black Bolt Elite Trainer box opening and a White Flare. And I have a couple shorts. Probably do a couple more openings this week. I need to record and edit them, obviously, so those won't be up for a little while. And we currently have a poll up. It's not, last I checked, it was pretty lopsided, but if you guys haven't voted in it already, I'll grab it for you here. It is to decide the next stream that we're going to do after Shining Force 2. Currently has 100 votes. I'm ending the voting on Friday, but like I said, it's very lopsided, so unless something crazy happens, it's looking like we're going to be heading into Shining Force 3, which is pretty cool. I've only played Scenario 1, I have not played Scenario 2 or 3 at all, and Scenario 1 is close to 4 years ago? Yeah, it'll be about 4 years ago in like another month or so, since I started it. What's up, Lauren? So looking forward to that, but obviously, you never know. Maybe 50 votes will come in for Resurrection of the Dark Dragon or Shining the Holy Ark at the last minute, we don't know. But that'll be the next stream that we do, and I also decided my next offline content to do. Obviously I already I already edited all the Shining Force permadeath run videos, so other than streaming, I like to work on something off onto the side, and I decided to revisit the 7th Saga, but with a little bit of a twist. I will be doing, I don't know if I'm going to just do one and then move on to something else, or if I'm going to do a bunch back to back. But I decided to embark in a solo run in the 7th Saga. For those of you that aren't really aware of the game, you pick a character, 1 out of 7 people. Throughout the game, you could battle the other apprentices, or they could join you, and you could have like a group of 2 through most of the game. I'm going to do it solo completely only. Obviously, there's a couple things that go against you when you have a bigger party. You have more people that, you know, it's easier to do like more damage and stuff like that. You know, somebody could die and it's not like a game over sort of situation. But you do have the advantage if you're doing solo, you get more experience. So I don't really want to spoil it, but I did a randomizer to see which character we would be. I'll give you a mini spoiler. If you are familiar with my other 7th Saga content, you could probably guess who it might be. But it ended up being a character that I have not used in any capacity throughout any of my runs, whether it be the stream that we had to cut short or the offline Let's Play that we ended up doing. So pretty excited about that. You know, like I said, it's revisiting it after almost 2 years, and with a twist with the solo and a character that we haven't used before. So kind of stacked here for content going forward. This game is unreal. What's up, Stall? What's up, Horse? Yeah, 3, it's fun. A lot of people swear by 3 as like the best game in the series. And like if you're looking at it from a technical standpoint and a depth standpoint, it absolutely crushes 1 and 2. My initial impressions of Scenario 1 were, I mean, I had a review for it. If you guys want to see my, more in-depth thoughts, you could probably go there. But I wasn't a huge fan of the 3D. I wasn't a huge fan of the camera angles and the camera shifting in the game. I felt like obviously the narrative was a lot deeper and more interesting than a lot of the other games. But I don't know, something just kind of, it didn't do it for me compared to the first 2. I still think it was a wonderful game. Had a lot of fun playing it and would absolutely love to revisit it and then get to the other scenarios. Because I've heard some people say that the other scenarios are better than Scenario 1, so that should be interesting. But yeah, it's been many years, actually, since Saltalk came in the chat. When I finished up Scenario 1, it was like maybe a week after he got married, so Saltalk knows that time perspective. It's been a while. Oh. But, yeah, there you go. How will I beat the rival fight? You just gotta make sure that you're not a high enough level, basically. You know, if I grind too much solo, then you could run into a major issue. Also, you can kind of game the system if you remember. You save at a certain point. I'll have to do my research before I get there, but I think it's the dragon fight before the second rival fight. The RNG could still be manipulated, and you can kind of figure out who you're gonna fight. Realistically, probably the 2 people that you don't want to fight would be, you don't want to fight Valsu at too high of a level because he knows Elixir, which replenishes his HP and MP, so essentially, if the RNG goes against you, he could infinitely loop heal himself entirely. Asuna could also be pretty tricky because her magic can wreck you at high levels, but she also obviously doesn't have as high of a defense. And I feel like Lux would probably be not a good one to go against either, just because he could be so tanky. But I have my old playthrough off to the side as far as my leveling goes, and I have seen some solo speedruns, so I'm trying to keep in mind like where I should keep my level at. And then I guess hope for the best, use a lot of buffing stuff, and we'll see. Alright, but let's get cracking here. Let me send an SOS text upstairs, because I think I told you guys we've been having minor problems with my toilet. It's incredibly minor, it's so weird. But I think it's running. So you guys know when you go to the bathroom and you flush a toilet, the toilet fills up with water, and then eventually it's supposed to, it stops. Our upstairs toilet, something's like just off, and I've been adjusting things, and it's like, doesn't make any sense to me, because I've had this issue pop up before with the downstairs toilet, and I fixed it. And the upstairs one, I haven't been able to actually fix it. But what fixes it is if you just literally like step somewhere. It's really strange. Like you just sort of like step to the left or to the right of the toilet. I don't know, but either way, I'm right next to the water stuff, so I could hear it all the time. All right. Where are we? Let's see here. Okay, close, close. Hey, what's up, David? Yep, toilet talk. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my first ever playthrough of Shining Force 2 on the super difficulty. This is stream or part number 7. We last left off finishing up Battle 27, heading on to Battle 28 near the Pangoat Valley. And obviously, since I last streamed, I haven't done anything, so No new characters since we last signed off. No new levels, no new equipment, nothing. So. And I do plan on going hopefully close to like 11 p.m. tonight or a little bit over, depending on kind of, you know, obviously if a battle's gonna start at 10:58 or something, I probably will call it there. We'll see how she goes. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I might as well just talk about it now. My stream schedule this week is gonna be very interesting. There's a slight chance I might do a quick stream on Friday night after work. Don't know though, but I might. Then Saturday, I'm probably gonna do an early stream. Like I'm talking 10 or 11 in the morning. I think that one's definitely gonna happen. And then there's a slight chance for a Sunday afternoon stream as well. I would say don't... Did I not do this fight? Hold on. Is this a repeatable battle, possibly? Did I not do this fight? Did I leave off here? I guess I did, didn't I? Does anybody remember? I just want to make sure. It's been so long. It's been almost a week. Okay, so yeah, I do think the last one we did was the one with the beach up at the top. So yeah, I don't think we did this fight. My bad. We didn't do Battle 27. So there's an outside chance of 3 streams this week, but I would say don't bet on it. Probably gonna be 2. And if I had to guess the days, it's gonna be Friday after work and Saturday morning. So there's that. So hopefully you guys could make it. Eager to fill it up with tools. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been laying low this weekend. Haven't really been on the Discord much. Kind of reaching that summer burnout territory at this point. Kind of ready for school to get started back up for the kid and have some more normalcy. Cooler weather coming in soon. You know. A little worried. I'll back off, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I was confusing it with. And for some reason I thought I did this fight the other night, but I didn't. It's funny because we're about to play Shining Force 3, but I do think I'm ready. I'm starting to get to the point where I've played like a lot of Shining Force 1 and 2 here in the last few months. So I think I'm starting to get ready to, you know, wanting to get into some other games. So at the very least, I'm happy that I'm dipping my toes back into the 7th Saga offline and whatnot. And Shining Force 3 is, you know, similar, but it's way different from these 2 games, obviously. So it'll be fresh. And I haven't played in so long, I barely even remember that game. Uh-oh. Internet's pooping out, guys. Internet is pooping out. Hopefully it's minor. Let's see. Alright, looks like we're okay. Maybe not. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna give it a little while here. Uh-oh, guys. Not looking good. We are bipping and bopping. We're going all over here. We shall see. I'm gonna let it stabilize for a little bit, hopefully. We're back in the green for now. Ugh. Alright, we might be okay. We might be okay. Alright. I think we're stabilized once again. You think so? Yeah, oh, Freddy, I spoke too soon. We might be having an inconsistent connection tonight, guys. I hope not. I don't know. So for those of you that are familiar with OBS, basically if you have a good connection, it stays in the green. For me, it's about 15,000 kbps is the sweet spot. And when it starts dipping into the yellow and the red, that means it's going to be inconsistent, but I don't know, it seems like it might just be a minor hiccup. But whenever my streams screw up, it stays in the red for like many, many minutes. I think we're okay though. I will keep an eye on it. Who got, it was Kazin, right? Yeah, we're back in the green now. It was a little concerning there, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, sometimes the blips happen. So. Another reason why I'm happy that I should be able to stream on the weekend is I think we might get some minor thunderstorms during the week, and I just don't even like messing with it. So I'm hopeful that, I don't think we're supposed to get any on Friday or Saturday. But yeah, I'm definitely like, I'm ready for some different gameage. So I'm certainly excited to dip back into the 7 Saga for the challenge run there. And Shining Force 3 is definitely different enough that it'll feel a little bit more fresh. But yeah, I think I may have slightly slightly burned myself out on the 16-bit Shining games for a little bit here. Because technically, you know, what, I did the Shining Force Joint Order Randomizer, doing this, and then I did the Permadeath run, and that was all within the same time frame. I get burnt out real quick from games, unfortunately, even my favorite ones. I'm still having fun here, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But figured I'd ride the Shining wave, and that's why all the games in the poll were, you know, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon, Shining Force Gaiden 3, Final Conflict, and Shining the Holy Ark were games I haven't played in any capacity. And obviously Scenario 1 was 4 years ago, Scenario 2 and 3 and Premium Disc, if you want to go that far, I haven't touched, so it'll be fresh stuff for the channel. I will not be re-reviewing Scenario 1, by the way. That's I'm good. I already did that. But I will definitely be reviewing Scenario 2 and 3 when we get there. Knowing how long those games are and how, I'm not gonna say inconsistent my stream schedules are, but how, you know, I'm only streaming twice a week now. I'm hopeful we can get everything done before the end of the year, before the bad weather sets in. I guess we'll see. I do plan on going back to back, honestly. I know it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be arduous. But the thing with me is if I end up playing Scenario 1 again and I don't go right into Scenario 2, there's a really good chance that I'll drop it and I won't get back to it again. So I'm gonna strike while the iron's hot, and it's been so long since I played Scenario 1, I would like to replay it. It was like, I think I started it in September, either October or November, I think, of 2021 was when I started it, and I finished it up sometime in January of early 2022, obviously. So it has been a while, and it was definitely one of those games where when I beat it, I didn't revisit it, obviously. I didn't watch any speed runs or anything, so it's in one ear, out the other. Oh yeah, it's a long game. And then each scenario is also long. But the one thing that I have going in my favor that I actually like, and I know it seems kind of menial to some people, the one thing I really like about Shining Force 1 is the chapter system. And the chapter system disappears in Shining Force 2 for some reason, and it comes back in Shining Force 3, and I feel like it's a good natural progression. It's a good, like, hey, you should stop here sort of thing. I like that when it comes to being a content creator with limited time. It's kind of like, well, We get to the end of that, we're done tonight, sort of thing. Now, with that being said, some of the chapters in Shining Force 3 are probably going to be longer than one stream unless I'm going buck wild, so. And the other thing I have to worry about too is that one fight I told you guys about towards the end of the game, where if you didn't evenly distribute experience amongst your team, you're going to have a rough time in this one fight. So I do need to do some extra grinding, probably offline or something, that I didn't do on my first playthrough because I played through blind, basically. Wasn't expecting one of those fights. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. You get to see me complain about rotating the cameras and how I don't like the graphics in that game. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Like I said, I had a pretty relaxing one. Just feeling a little burnt out towards the end of the summer, but it shall pass. We obviously got it's still a couple weeks away, clearly, but Labor Day, heading into fall, typically when I get some more time off. So just gotta get through August here. I just don't like them. I don't like the graphics and stuff in Shining Force 3 at all. I think they're really ugly. I've never been a fan of that era of graphics, and I don't like the rotating camera, any of that. I really don't. It's one of my big gripes at the game. I prefer this a bajillion times over. I wish they can go back in time and change all that shit. Just give me, like, a souped up version of this. Just keep expanding on this. Make it better. I am not a fan of that early 3D polygon look at all. Like, this game is absolutely beautiful. But I realize being on the Sega Saturn, you're not gonna make a 16-bit game, obviously, so... I don't know. Felt like they could have done it differently. Yeah, well, the problem would be, I just don't know when the hell I'm gonna get to Shining Force 3 then. So, I don't know. I have a lot of shit going on in my life. I gotta figure it out when it comes to the channel stuff, but I'm just gonna take my time with it. We'll get to the end when we get to it, sort of thing. I also am, like, not... I don't know. It's tough to explain. It's tough to explain. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the graphics in that era at all. Saturn, PS1, and 64. A great example of good graphics to me from that era, for an RPG, would be something like Vandal Hearts. I love the way that game looked. And that's kind of how I wish that Shining Force 3 looked. I'm also not a huge fan of, like, the... And, you know, Skies of Arcadia was also, guilty of it as well, where they have these new fangled graphics, so we gotta make things, like, really over the top. Everybody's gotta have, like, overtly long animations and catchphrases. I really like the simplicity of these games compared to it. But I will say that Shining Force 3 has obviously a way more in-depth system. The story and narrative is definitely very interesting as well. And I don't think it's a bad game. I just prefer these, but maybe my thoughts will change, so you never know. Right now, unless Scenario 2 and 3 could blow me away though, I don't have any idea. I've never played them, so. It's also funny too, I can't remember if this was said on the last stream or not. It might have been. I think I said it. Where every time I start Shining Force 2, I always go, oh my god, like this game is so insanely good, I can't believe, you know, like every time I restart it, I get like duped, and then it's around, and we did talk about it briefly, I do remember that. Like, the Creed's Mansion area, like, right after that, the game hits, like, this lull, and it just starts to drag. And having replayed Shining Force 1 back-to-back, like, obviously you have shitty terrain battles that are slow as hell. Like, not every battle in that game is good, clearly. But I feel like the pacing of that game is still perfect as well. And that's one of the reasons why that one's still my favorite. Chapter system as well, also good. Yeah, it's you know, obviously there are a couple things that happen, but it's definitely, it feels so fillery. And it was funny because I went back and I rewatched my review of Shining Force 2, which I had done, I don't know, back in 2021 or early 2022. And my thoughts were like exactly the same. I had a specific section where I talked about it dragging. And unfortunately, we're in the middle of it like right now, but we're getting closer to the tail end of it because the Matula stuff is pretty cool. Fighting, what is it, Zalbard? What's his name? The first demon dude. Yeah, Zalbard. Coming up soon! Whoa! Yes, Willard. What's up, Big Nate? That is definitely one of my favorite tongue-in-cheek sort of references in the series, for sure. No! Damn! Didn't realize you had that aura. Okay. I was like, holy shit. Yay! Right on the money. I don't want to spoil too much, obviously, if you guys are going to watch the videos when they come out. But my permadeath run went pretty well. Okay, you don't counter, though. Thank you. I did not suffer any traditional game overs, which had me happy. I did have some character deaths. I think I had a total of 4 that I kept the characters dead. And I did use 2 of my 3 allotted resets. But all in all, it wasn't too bad. I think if I were to do it again, I would either further restrict myself with like maybe no resets at all, or maybe keep the reset thing and then remove the grind, or possibly a joint order randomizer one would be pretty fun too. Be a little interesting, but it was fun though. I liked it. Definitely like you think differently, you know what I mean? You really got to think about your moves, and also it helps you learn the fights better. Because you sort of, especially if you end up grinding them for 1 or 2, you know, I allowed myself 2 grinds per chapter. Ah, shit, he's gonna die, isn't he? Thank you, David. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad I wrapped it up too. I had 1 death. Oh. What? I didn't realize he was the boss. Okay. Oops. My bad. I also wasn't really paying attention. Not that that matters. I had 1 death that I had to... And I think I talked about it on stream. It was Domingo. I'll spoil it. I did reset for that. It was a horse shit. He had 50 HP, and he got double attack critted by a wyvern. It was just like it did 50 damage on the button. I had another reset that I used, and it was funny. I'm not gonna spoil this one. The enemy that killed him did a certain thing to him, so I reset because I didn't want him to die. And then after my reset, the same enemy, or you know, same enemy type, did the same exact thing to said character and killed him. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I let it roll at that point. And then I had somebody die during the final battle, you know, because Dark Dragon likes to... I didn't want to do that. Dark Dragon likes to do Bolt 4 out of nowhere. Kinda hard to survive that one. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it was Mr. B commented on one of the members only videos for the run and mentioned that. It would definitely be interesting. Especially too, because if you end up watching my video, I had my join order randomizer ROM accidentally loaded. And I didn't notice it right away. I noticed it before the first fight, obviously, and I restarted. But I had like a shitty team. It was like Adam and, I don't know, somebody else kind of, like, I think it was, might have been like Eamon or Ramon or whatever, and Adam. I don't know, but it would have been certainly interesting, especially with no grinding, to get through with that team. Yes, I mean, like, Adam's kind of non-redeemable. Especially if you're limiting grinding, too. He stinks. Cool character design, though, you know? Sound like Joker? Yeah. Oh, shit, I gotta go revive, don't I? My bad. We'll sneak a hit in here, how about that? Yeah, so I also ended up, I mean, I don't want to spoil too much because I want you guys to actually watch the videos, but I typically had a late game bias where I didn't really use a lot of the late game characters, obviously outside of like Musashi and stuff. But I did in this one. And I think being like a limited heal person throughout Shining Force 1, I almost feel like it's a natural progression to just like I usually keep Chris throughout the game, but I made the choice to dump her for Tarasu this time just because it doesn't really take much grinding with Tarasu to get him up to be better than Chris almost immediately. Of course, unless you're like, you know, juicing the fuck out of your healers the whole way up, of course, like, you know what I mean? That's a different story, but I wasn't. I did actually try Aleph this time, but the issue that I had with her is I felt like she required more grinding than I could give because I had a grind cap of, you know, 2 battles, one battle twice per chapter. And at the end of the day, like when I was getting near the end of the game, obviously she joins near the end of the game, her HP was just too low, her MP was too low, and it's just like, eh, so I ended up swapping her out. I kept her in for a little bit though. They hate the bridges. Well, we're about to get a little bit of a twist. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you haven't already, please make sure to like it. I appreciate it. And like I said, Shining Force permadeath videos will be all up for members in the next few days. And I'll start dripping out one a day for the member or non-members, probably starting on Friday. And I will be doing 2 more streams of this later this week, likely on Friday and Saturday. And tomorrow morning, really kicking off my 7th Saga solo run, which I'm actually really looking forward to. Yeah, I kind of neglect them. I did a little bit of a better job, all things considered, but other than like the healing, they weren't really getting any experience. I wasn't really killing anybody with them. So for me, it was a real easy choice to swap Tarasu in at the end, just because just became better. Quick aura, all that kind of stuff. But it was fun. Like I said, one of the cool things for me was, like I really learned the fights more. Like I knew a lot of the stuff already going into it, but you know, obviously the AI is pretty easily manipulated in Shining Force 1. You know, like certain enemies and bosses literally don't even move. You know, they'll be naturally attracted to somebody like Domingo, which is great for a permadeath run. And mages, man. People that know them magics. Not that I didn't know it already, but boy, are they valuable. I also had a really funny blunder. Now, just to let you guys know that I didn't do commentary on this run, which I'm also not doing for the 7th Saga. That's kind of like my trade-off. I'm able to work on 2 projects at the same time simply because of that, because I don't have the time to do like a traditional like Let's Play outside of stream. But yeah, there's some, other than the snafu of me accidentally loading the join order randomizer, there's another in-game issue that happens later that's pretty funny. Classic case of, it was a few days in between my last playthrough, I forgot about something, went into the battle forgetting about it, and that ended up causing a, thankfully a minor issue at the end of the day, but could have been huge. Yeah, it's definitely not 104 here, but it started to get hot here again, Scott. The only thing we have going in our favor is on like a week or 2 ago, the temperature has been getting colder at night, which is good, but it's been hot as balls again during the day. Yeah, 104. Ugh, no thank you. No thank you. How dare you, lesser demon? Should be dead by now. Does Rick have what it takes? I don't think he does. No, definitely not. You should be able to kill him. So yeah, I mentioned last stream, I do apologize to any Shining Force 2 fans out there. You will not be getting a permadeath run out of me anytime soon for this one. I will consider it in the future though, absolutely. But I will definitely need a Shining Force 2 cleanse after this run, and I will definitely have to get a little bit better at this game before I dive into some sort of permadeath run for this. Now, permadeath run on a easier difficulty, sure. But for super, I don't think I'm cut out for it yet. Bridge battle, what's up, Nasty? So, looking at the landscape of the game here, I think we'll probably take a break tonight before the Zalbard fight. Go to the bathroom and get some water. Ugh. Feels like a waste, but we'll do it anyway. Because you never know. Yeah. 93 on Super, apparently. Even crazier. Gotta be careful. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Mark. I guess, wouldn't technically the, like, would it be Jaro, even though he's, like, flying at that point? Or would it be... I have a soft spot for May. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really have hard opinions on Shining Force 2, because I haven't played it enough, so I always feel generally inadequate giving my, my opinions on this game for some reason. I mean, the issue you have with Jaro is, you know, since he is flying, he doesn't get land effect defense bumps. Yeah, the enemy version, exactly. No, I'm definitely not. Having done 2 Shining Force 1 runs back-to-back in the last, like, 2 months here, I'm good on that. I need a little palate cleanse. And yes, I always think of, the Thin Lizzy reference there. She's dead as fuck. I don't know why I put her there. Yeah, that was not a good move. Not a good move. Actually really sad about May's death, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so we got you. What's your movement? 5. I am a little worried about these guys too. This fight actually might be pretty difficult. I might have to reset this one. Kinda depends on the aggressiveness of the wyverns. Yeah, this difficulty level is pretty nuts. The only thing I have going in my favor is since it's not permadeath, as long as I just kind of scrape by and have a few characters just be beefy as hell. But definitely there's gonna be lots of deaths continuing on here. Also, since it's not permadeath, I'm being a little bit more loosey-goosey. So Slade's probably gonna get killed, right? Like one shot? Oh no. If he got physically attacked, it's possible though. Because didn't the Wyvern have a ridiculously high attack power? Did I get bailed out there? I'd let you know as soon as I have control. Next year at some point. Yeah, I gotta feel like the flame attack is letting me off the hook there personally. Oh, you fuck. Alright. We gotta get some healage up in here. These guys need to calm down. There we go. That's the tank that I'm looking for. Free defense. Give me that every time. Whatever you do, don't miss and counter me, please. You got... okay. Jesus Christ. Brutal. Thank God he dodged. I'm telling you, man, this game, like, in the first one as well, I mentioned it earlier, that I had a death that I reset for on my run, and when I reset it, the very next fucking battle that I did, the same exact thing happened to the character, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like the game knows. It loves to troll. It loves to troll. Exactly, I can't say it out loud. For this you're talking about, Mr. B? I already had it set to fast, if that's what you're talking about. I want the display on still. I know no display makes it quicker. Sega Genesis, it hears us. See, if I was playing this on emulator or Mr. FPGA, maybe I stood a chance, but the real hardware is bugged, man. Alright, I have to be careful here. I gotta get these flying enemies to come in. I am not moving ahead to the worms until those flying enemies move. Ooh, I did... Didn't you have a move of 5? How the hell did you get up there? I thought he was too far away, my bad. Well then, interesting predicament. A little concerned. Going to attack you, and I'm hoping that somebody could heal you before next turn. Oh, okay. Still bad, actually. Still bad. Brutal. Alright, you need to die. Might have to go the self-heal route a little bit here, actually. Saved by a hair, I know. X-Men 2 with the real-time weather indication. Is X-Men 2 or X-Men 1? I can't remember which one. Which game starts? I think it's X-Men 2, right? Where it starts without a title screen, technically. Like, if you turn it on, you start in the snow level. Am I wrong? I remember my friend had it. I had the first one. I'm probably wrong. X-Men 2. Oh, alright, let's heal somebody up here. Let's heal ourselves. Alright, for the time being, we escaped disaster. Where are you? You could definitely hit Peter. You can't. I feel like I'm pretty obligated to healing at this point. Maybe if I put you here, though. No! Fuck! Okay, good. Whew. No physical attack. There's another instance of I knew exactly what I shouldn't do, and I did it, but I got let off the hook, so. Dude, I'm all about the tank upgrade here. Definitely one of my favorite promotions, for sure. Alright, don't counter me. Hey, what's up, Benedict? Haven't missed too much, you just missed, you know, 1.5 battles, basically, so. Could be worse. Never late for the glory. All right. I will keep you back. You as well. Hey, you gotta enjoy that vacation time, you know? I appreciate you watching afterwards, though. But glad that you're back. The catch a live one. And, yeah, I was saying earlier, I think the next 2 streams, I'll probably be doing one right after work, my time on Friday, and then sometime early on Saturday. I think those are going to be the locked-in streams. I don't think the Sunday one's going to happen, but there's an outside chance. We'll see. I just don't think so. Ooh, still have to heal you. Well, unfortunately though, Big Nate, this battle may have been directed by M. Night Shyamalan. We'll have to see. Alright, so who is left? Just those guys? No, you're over here trolling. I'm very, very thankful that the wyverns have been mostly just fire breathing and saving me, actually. Alright, we'll bump you up. We'll get you up here. I guess I'll boost. Why not? Shyamalan Force 2, exactly. You guys moving? Okay. Alright, let's keep it cool. I'm prepared for the boost to wear off, it's fine. God, I wish that you weren't there, because I want to move you here and not here. What do you know, by the way? Blaze 3? Eh. Exactly. Cautiously creeping forward one tile at a time. Okay. I'm actually gonna send you over here. Make a move, enemies. Otherwise, I'm going after the wyvern first. You can go back over here, by the way. You do not need to be front lines, buddy. Oh, okay. Alright. We've formed a wall. Interesting. Oh! He's coming up. Alright. That's right. Let's go, Jaha. Swang and bang, baby. Good. Wyvern will likely be KO'd as well. Oh, not good. At least we leveled up. Well, I take that back. The wyvern might have different ideas now. Luke might be, Yep. There we go. Well, we got 2 levels out of it, so that's always good. Miss! Miss! Damn it. 49. Alvern. Yeah, I was getting let off the hook many, many times by the wyverns. They were using their fire attack instead of their physical. Yeah, I was gonna say, we should survive that. Don't. No, you fuck! Wait. Oh, dispel. That's right. Golf clap. How dare you silence me? Very rude. I do have to watch out for the wizard. This is a tough one. I should realistically heal, but I'm gonna try to go for the kill and hopefully Sarah could heal. Okay. Shining Force CD power leveling. So the one thing that I will say about Shining Force CD is no matter what difficulty you're playing on, it's probably the easiest Shining Force that I've played. So I try not to overthink it too much, to be honest with you. Book 1 and 2 are ridiculously easy, even on the highest difficulty. Book 3 can be more difficult at times, but it's still not that bad. Book 4, obviously, there's challenge. But yeah, that was the one thing that kind of stuck with me. I really do like Shining Force CD, but it's so freaking easy. The only way that it's hard is if you do, like, self-imposed difficulties. Even then, I don't know. I mean, like, I barely grind in that game, if at all. Did you really not kill anybody? Jesus. What a jerk! Fire! Fire! Yes. Thank you. Alright, Rick will clean it up here. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, I played on whatever that's called. I guess it's insane. I don't remember. Never really even tried to overlevel in that game. So I'm not really sure about power leveling spots or anything like that. Oh, the big twist, Big Nate. Were you expecting that? Look at that. That dodge noise was pretty good. Pretty good. Exactly. Exactly. Alright. So I used a couple heals in the last few fights. Sure. Oh damn, I forgot that Kaizen has the black ring. What happens when you play too many games at once, guys? You forget everything. Everybody already has greatsword, right? Yep. Ooh. It's like, yeah. Good, but also puts me in harm's way, so do I want to save my money? Probably. Yeah, whatever, we'll buy it, it's fine. I just worry about putting Rick in the front lines, but could always swap. We'll see. Yeah, dude, the graphics are awesome in Shining Force 2. They're one of the high points for sure. Soundtrack as well. So good. It's Kiwi's cousin over here. Let's revive. Get to grab a protect milk here. Good stuff. Oh. Yeah, I was talking about that one mithril that's at like the tip of the mountain as you round the way over here. I did end up grabbing it though. I don't think I missed one yet. Beyond that, I hope. Healing seed. Why not? Yeah, I ended up grabbing the one. It was like right after battle 27. It's one that I was looking for at the end of last stream. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if I've ever even had Liquid Death. Are you just talking about like the traditional, like they make flavors now, right? Or do you just drink like the regular water one? Protect milk, protect milk, protect milk. Let me think, let me think, let me think. Well, you know what? I'm pretty married to Slade and I want to continue to have him be a G. So there you go. Just love cans. Yeah, I haven't had any of the flavored ones. I feel like I probably had the water at some point. I could see that. I mean, a lot of stuff comes down to mental, you know? Like the act of literally having a can on somebody's lips could quell that. As weird as it may sound. Is this the fight where there's a treasure chest that you can't get to, but I think in the Japanese version you can? Pretty sure. Yeah, fill your inventory. Exactly. Was it a cherry soda Liquid Death or a different type of cherry soda brand? Yeah, it's this, yeah, right there. I can't remember, what is it? Is it like a, Oh, it's a shining ball. So it's really nothing crazy, but still. Yep, shining ball, yep. Alright, so after we finish this fight, I'm gonna take my first break of the evening, go to the bathroom. It's always good to take a break before Zalbard, you know what I'm saying? I also like this fight a lot, because love the parallax reflection thing going on. Quite cool. Orc Lord. Oh boy, Dark Knight over here. We got some beef. We got some beef. More wyverns. Hopefully they continue to blow fire on me. That'd be ideal. A little worried about you. Don't know what you're gonna do. Yep, Japanese only item. They get all the cool stuff. Shining balls. Top the list. Yeah, somebody has a shining ball right now, don't they? On my team. Oops. Think. I swear to God somebody has one. There we go. May has one. Used to have a thing for Matula. Yeah. Oh my God, Clearly Canadian. So, growing up, I absolutely loved Clearly Canadian. Then it like disappeared. I don't know what the hell happened to them. Did they like sort of go out of business? Did they pull back regionally? I don't know. But it like disappeared. And then they saw they had a revival recently. And my mom came over the other day and dropped off some Clearly Canadians. I was so fucking pumped. I will say this, I felt like it tasted a little bit better back in the 90s. So I'm gonna go out on a limb, and Kaizen's dead as hell, which is not great.
I'm gonna get off.
Let's go.
Drinking your knob,
nice dodge.
just a little beyond the breaking point.
I feel like they probably put more sugar in it back in the day, but it's still good. Still enjoy it. You can't get to me. I don't think you guys can, so I will put you here. I hope. Clearly Canadian's like a sparkling water or seltzer, but take that with a grain of salt because they do add like sugar into it, so it tastes better than your average like sparkling water or seltzer. It's definitely a refreshing drink though. It's good. Oh, I forgot you could poison, and now... okay, good. Let's see. I will do this. Thunder chips? I don't think I know what that is. Try it with... yeah, exactly. Try it with a grain of salt, okay? Come on, Jaha. Do better, bro. Da, 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 da. Look at the fucking sprite work is so good. Like, look at this. This shit's wild. I know I'm like marking out right now over random graphics, but it's just, it looks so good. You gotta snort it for sure. Oh, double, let's go. So it's funny, like, you know, Scott brought it up. For a long time, clearly Canadian, like, I always, like, mourned the loss of it, because I used to drink it all the time as a kid. But now it's back, so I gotta choose something else. Fuck, I forgot he's poisoned. Garbage. What would I bring back? I feel like they brought back a lot of the things, like clearly Canadian was one. I want to say Dunkaroos disappeared for a while, but like my job randomly has like snacks and finger foods all the time, and I noticed that Dunkaroos have been sliding back in the last few years, so I'm assuming those are back. If they ever left at all, I don't know. I had Surge, yep. Crystal Pepsi. Oh, does it not let you? I never noticed that, Mr. B. Yeah, I used to drink so... okay, so this is a different one. How about we bring back Snapple in the glass bottles? That hit different. Did. Oh my god, Jones Soda. Do they still make that? Weren't they... they were based out of, like, the West Coast somewhere, right? Are they around at all? Are they only up in the West Coast? I just feel like I don't see them anymore. I remember, like, I used to buy really, really weird flavors at Target. They were, like, disgusting. They did all that weird shit where they made, like, I don't know if it was for football or just sports in general, but they made, like, grass, dirt, sweat, and all these, like, weird fucking flavors. I had, like, a Halloween one that was like black licorice. It was a little much, to be honest with you. I'm a black licorice fan, but it was a little hard to drink. I'm gonna put you here. You are gonna get smacked right in the grill. Empty bottle of Jones on your nightstand? Oh, really? Okay. Damn. Yeah, they're all plastic up here these days. I got to inject Bowie with steroids before he gets hit by the flower. He just ran a short cycle. He's not going to pass his test, though. Unfortunately. Waiting for you to make a move, bucko. Do I push the issue? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Yeah. Obviously microplastics. No good. But yeah, everything tastes better out of the glass. So my wife got a... Oh! Well, that sucked. She was boosted too and everything. Damn. Anyway, my wife got a custom wedding dress for our wedding from a woman in France, and they you know, maintained communication over the years and stuff. And the other day, she sent a bunch of like French. Well, they weren't necessarily all French. There was like some other random countries in there, like Netherlands and stuff like that. Foreign goodies, foreign vegan goodies, like various gummy bear type foods and like Nutella sort of spreads and pistachio spreads and stuff. And it was just funny because everything was in glass from overseas. Not a single plastic container.
Thank you.
Smash the like button, heck yeah, gang, bada bing.
Horsey, thank you for the 2. Right, smash that like button, guys. It's free, I'm telling you. Horse, thank you for the 2. Glass for the single bottles. That's how I remember it. Got a mean stride. Thank you again, Horse. And obviously anybody else that's in here that's, you know, channel members, donated, all that kind of stuff. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Means a lot. Damn, can't believe Karna got absolutely just destroyed. While boosted, nonetheless. Super does not mess around. I thought she'd survive. I thought she'd have like, maybe like 2 HP or something. That was a bummer. Ooh, Peter was the one that needed healed. Okay. Yeah, Boo Monday. I've had enough. I'm like, you know, I mentioned earlier, and all the time. Like, it's the end of summer. You know, summer camp's over now. The kid's been home a lot this summer. Work's just been going and going and going. I'm ready for summer to be over. Ready for some more vacation time and breaks in the fall for me. Another Monday right around the corner. Kiwi would have survived. I mean, I know. Kiwi in his current state? No, but Kiwi given some love, absolutely. I mean, makes sense. I don't know, I thought with the boost that she would have survived. I mean, I know they got like 90 attack or whatever, but I thought I'd have like 1 or 2, you know? The Sprite hair color. Unique. With only high defense fighters. So, like Kiwi, Jaha. I'm assuming Claude probably has high defense. The Zinc? Or does he just suck all around? He's basically like Adam's second cousin. Claude and Zinc qualify. I figured there had to be some sort of defense or something with Zinc. All I know is I really wanted to like Zinc as a kid, because I found his like character model to be mysterious. And I also like golems, so I was always kind of drawn to Claude as well. But it sucks, because he's not very good. Don't know what to do. I want to put you over here, but I'm also worried about the wyvern. You schmuck! It's actually not good. I don't care about Luke, but I feel like I'm being forced here to do something. Domingo solo run. I mean, damn. If you feed Domingo all the stat upgrades and stuff, he could probably just tank his way through still, even when he runs out of magic. Love that guy. He was definitely a true MVP in the permadeath run, that's for sure. Also, big fan of Jaha's upgraded armor colors. Got like that Carolina Panther look going. Pretty sweet. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know why. I think there was like weird issues going on like in my childhood home / area with like postal stuff, because over the years they ended up like changing the addresses and doing all this weird shit. But we used to have a PO box like back in the day. But this is like, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago or something. Probably 30 years ago at this point. Fuck, I was gonna say something and I completely forgot. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Shining Force related. I don't know. It'll come back to me eventually. Don't double. Oh, I remember now. It was the Peter comment. I mean, I don't think it's too outlandish to say that Peter's, like... Again, I haven't played Shining Force 3 Scenario 2 and 3 yet, so I don't know what's, you know, what's there, but I think it's pretty... Oh, fuck, he didn't have the Javelin equipped. Pretty safe to say that Peter is, like, the most broken character in all the Shining Force games, right? Like, he's just insane. Don't send adult fangs. Alright. Just don't counter me. Don't. Please don't counter. Okay, wasn't actually expecting the full frontal assault here, so I have to be careful. Also the fact that What's-Her-Face is dead, I keep forgetting that, so I don't have like my double healer action going. Okay. Damn. There. Of course. All right, kill him. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played Scenario 2 or 3, so I don't know literally anything about those iterations. I should probably actually heal. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot he's poisoned. Centaur Knight's the boss. Damn, he needs to chill. Fire! 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 No! Not gonna lie, literally didn't even realize there was a wyvern over there. Oops. Oh well. Oh, dude, hold on to that. That shit's, Paldea Evolved is, like, spiking like crazy. People are going haywire because of the Magikarp illustration rare. The rain equals 25 damage. One? Are you shitting me? Yeah, Paldea Evolved is like, it's been out of print for a while. There was like rumors of a reprint, but I don't think it ever happened. Aw, you schmuck. And it's like one of those sets right now. It's probably like the most desirable non-special set, if that makes sense. Like obviously people still jerk off over prismatic evolutions and 151. So yeah, I would hold on to that guy, because I think it's going to be probably pretty valuable in a few years. Yeah, the thing with the Pokemon is almost all the time, there's obviously been a few dips and stuff over the years, but for the most part, sealed product, when kept sealed and you just wait it out, it ends up getting expensive. Right now, like, Paldea Evolved is probably like the most spiky set from the new stuff. And as far as like the stuff from Sun and Moon, all the tag team stuff has just went absolutely haywire. It sucks because I love like the spears in Shining Force 1, but I kind of forgot that a lot of the spears in this, like, they sort of lag behind, at least on Super.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay.
Oh my god, there's still an orc up there too? Jesus. I'm trying to soak up more experience, so we'll see how this goes. We're definitely gonna have like a death or two coming up. Yeah, Luke's going down, unless he dodges. Damn it. This is also dangerous. Okay, good. Is that the all defense team? The Ministry of Defense? First team all defense. Shining balls. The best item in the game. I know you're joking. Maybe I'll use my Shining Ball. Forgot to give shoutouts earlier, my bad. Oops, all defense. Wow, what an ass. Nice, Scott. Moogie's gonna send a cease and desist, okay? Fuck, I keep forgetting that Gerhalt's like poisoned and on the verge of croaking. Oh well. Go big or go home. No, 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 that's really mean. Alright, was he the boss? The orc was acting really strange. Okay, was the boss. I don't know why the orc just kept falling back. What a jerk. Anyway, okay. So, the next fight's gonna be Zalbard, so I'm going to take my break. Let's go back and heal and all that good stuff. I don't really know if I need... That's fine. Right? Like, I know David was obviously correct there, but the orc was, like, sending me mixed vibes. He made it himself seem very important. Oh yeah, Golem's, creepy as hell, man. Saw my internet connection dip there for a second. I was about to flip shit. But we're good. Alright, let's save. Shining Force Tournament Fighter. Yes, if only it was Willard. It's like similar color structure to Willard though. Yeah, like I think we mentioned it before on one of the other streams. I'm not a huge fan of the random enemy being a boss thing, because sometimes it's like, unless you literally remember, it's so fucking random, you'll be like, oh, why was he the boss? That orc just didn't want anything to do with the battlefield, and then guess what? He dies anyway, so. Dude, the protein cookies, the Lenny and Larry's ones, they're so good. I love the white chocolate macadamia, but my god, all it does is make me fart. Okay, I will be back in a couple minutes. Gonna go to the bathroom, grab a water, grab a Coke Zero, and then we will head into our first lesser demon boss fight. Which, looking at the stats here, gonna be some more wyverns. They randomly toss a gargoyle in this fight, which is strange. Orc Lords, Dark Knights, Harpy Queen. Ooh, this is gonna be brutal. Harpy Queens are probably gonna have like 100 attack power. Oh, by the way, guys, I finally got copyright struck by my Be Right Back music, The Secret of Mana Ice Forest. How long have I been streaming with that? I don't know. And it wasn't a serious copyright strike, it was just like, they're taking any money I make from the video, whatever. So I changed the music, so be prepared, okay? Yeah, the new Be Right Back music is from Arcana on the SNES. It's the Chapter 2, the Forest of Doubt, I believe. It also apparently became like a internet meme. Somebody made some like cartoon where this like space, I guess it's Pikmin. They pick like a Pikmin out of the ground and say something about this reminds me of the carrots from my home planet, and they use it in there. It's very strange, but definitely one of my favorite relaxing SNES tracks. So there you go. But yeah, it wasn't anything serious. It was just like, it probably got flagged by some bot. A lot of the bots crawl the videos, but I'm just surprised it took so long, you know what I mean? So figured, better safe than sorry. Those typically don't lead to copyright strikes on the channel. But, you know, it's not like I need it. So I got about an hour and 15 minutes left that I'd want to stream. I'm going to say that we'll probably get through the Zalbard fight. Probably the one in Pakalon, and maybe we'll get to Moan, however you want to pronounce it, Moun, I guess. That's probably where we'll leave off. I don't think we're gonna get to the Nazca stuff or the battle inside of Moan, but who knows? We'll see. Oopsies. Pretty simple sprite work for Zalbard, but I always thought it was pretty cool. Definitely gets the point across that he's a demon. X-Men, prepare to die. Or welcome to die, excuse me. Prepare to die would make too much sense. Alright, so we got the Talos Shrine music going on here. Alright, I gotta watch out for you. You indeed are over 99, which is what I thought. Randomly weak at this point, that's fine. Zalbard has Bolt 2. Okie doke. Yeah, I mean, you know how it'd be though. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. It's fine. Whoa! Hold up. Hold up. I just got some news here. What the fuck? Is this real? Pokemon... Wait, what? Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green are fully remastered for the Switch 2? What does that mean? Did anybody hear about this shit? I feel like that can't be real. Yeah, I feel like that can't be real. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for it. I don't know. I feel like that can't be real. Kind of weird though that these people would post about it. Like, what's the point? Pokemon Brown. Yeah, it doesn't make any... The reason why it doesn't make any sense to me is, like, why would they make Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee when that's essentially like a modern remake of Gen 1. So I definitely feel like that's probably bullshit, and I have no idea why the account did that. So I don't think that's true. Oopsies. What happened, Lauren? A minor emergency? Yeah, maybe it's a rumor, because they do have the 30th anniversaries happening, I think, next year? Or something? I don't know. Alright, so my low-level goal tonight would be, like, counting this battle, maybe three more, I think. I think that'd be feasible. Yeah, you can't be, can't be mean to Johnny Sack's wife. I think that actress is dead in real life, actually. Which probably isn't much of a surprise. There's that fan-made Pokemon MMO, right? Came out a few years ago. Yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that Pokemon rumor. It don't seem real to me. My guess is, so the Twitter account that posted it posts like legitimate Pokemon deals and stuff, but I feel like they probably just did it to get views. I don't know. Yeah, definitely fake. Fuck that. Okay. Yeah, basically like everybody's dead, man. Nah, surprisingly a lot of the people are still alive. You would actually think that what's his face would probably be dead. The name's blanking. Ginny Sack's husband. What the fuck is his name in the show? He looks like he's in rough shape, but he's still alive. Slade's getting pretty beefy. We need to test out that beef now, Slade. Let's go. Yeah, I hope it's good. A lot of the newer Alien stuff I haven't been huge into. Like, I don't mind, like, Prometheus and Alien Covenant and whatever the new one is, but they haven't been my favorite. Romulus, I think it was. But I can go for a good Alien TV show. Alright, please survive. Tried out for the all defense team. Yeah, he's using performance enhancing equipment right now. Protectoring. Oh, please fire. Thank you. Don't double. Let's go. I always love how Slade, like, turns around when he attacks. What a G, man. Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers, there was like a NFL game for Xbox called, what was it, NFL Fever, I think? I never really played it, but Peyton Manning was like the spokesperson for it, and they had like a commercial. Completely forgot, they know freeze, what the hell? They had a commercial for Xbox Live, and Peyton Manning was like shit-talking some kid. And he's like, your defense is offensive. So, similar to what Nasty said, I would always say dumb crap like that all the time. Yeah, he's a glass cannon, Tiffany. He definitely is. So I've been giving him the Protect Ring and feeding him various milks and trying to boost him. Let me think. A little worried about you, not gonna lie. Damn, I never realized how ripped Bowie is. Goodness. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy too, Horse. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, you know, that mid to late year burnout going on the last few months for me, but I haven't been nearly as juiced as I was during, like, the Skies of Arcadia era. But I'm still trying to push through for you guys. I'm hoping at least 2 more battles after this, you know? Yeah, I liked Mutant League Football. Surprisingly, I didn't like Mutant League Hockey, though. Which is weird, because EA Sports made it, and NHL 94 is my favorite hockey game on Genesis, but for... I don't know what the engine was exactly for Mutant League Hockey. It was, like, a little bit different. I felt like football was definitely better out of the two. I feel like, I mean, as far as this game goes, I feel like Peter definitely, feels like they're posers. Yeah, Mutant League Hockey wasn't very good. I don't know how they dropped the ball so badly there. Mutant League Football was definitely a lot more fun. Yeah, it's actually okay. I'd rather get attacked by Freeze, because if she hits me with 100 plus freaking power, probably get killed. I agree, Daryl. Earlier tonight, I said something out loud about, like, better not miss and then counter me, and then they missed and countered. Thankfully, they missed me too, though. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about the remake. I haven't played it, though, of Mutant League Football. And this is like the 3rd time I've referenced it tonight, but it's still funny. I recently finished a Shining Force permadeath run, which is going up on my channel. And I used one of my character death resets because I got, like, double attacked by a specific enemy and it wiped one of my characters out that I wanted. And then as soon as I reset it and did the fight over again, literally the same thing happened to the same character. I was like, what the hell? Like, what are the odds of that? The game knows, it loves to troll. Alright, let's see. You guys over there. Orc Lord. Okay. Oh, for sure. Shining Force 1 and Shining Force 2 are so good. It was a lot of fun doing the permadeath run and the join order rando for Shining Force 1. It kind of made it feel fresh again to me. And this is my first playthrough of 2 in a few years, and I've never done Super, so it's been definitely an interesting spin as well. It is tough, I will give it that. No. Huh. Okay. Yes. Yeah, the kick is epic, and I also love how she kicks, but has the like the brass knuckles or whatever. It's okay though. We could suspend our disbelief there for a little bit. The thing that I really like about Shining Force 1 and 2, and even 3, obviously 3 is a little bit more advanced, but it's still not like insanely over the top. I like how it's not overly complicated. Like, the game didn't take itself too seriously, where you have to like micromanage every single thing in the game. Like, you could still get through it just by more or less BSing your way through if you want to. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of different promotions than usual. Like, I usually always turn her into a Master Monk, and I usually always turn Jaha into the... what is it, the Gladiator? I did like the normal one for him this time, where usually I use... is it... oh no, he's a Gladiator right now. Baron? The only one that I did that I typically do all the time is I turn Kaizen into a Sorcerer. I usually always do that, though. Yeah, Shining Force 3 is a really good game. I have some issues with it, but it's looking like it's going to be the next game that we stream, because it's like blowing every other game away on the poll right now on my community tab. So it'll be fun to revisit it, and I have yet to play Scenario 2 or 3. Oh my god, did not expect Zalbard to literally do that. Wow, talk about aggressive, holy shit. That's really rude. Okay. Huh. Anyway. Interesting. Not Willard tier, but close. Yeah, was not expecting that. That's pretty crazy. Kind of the last thing I need is the enemies attacking me full force and Zalbard going like balls to the wall with Bolt 2. Not a huge fan. So I'm gonna sit back and chill for a little bit. Right, back off, bucko.
Very good.
Whoa! Freaky! Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Excuse me for burping, by the way. Thank you, Freak. Appreciate it. Daryl got a membership. Nasty Porch. Mr. Blackout. Schmitty. And Salty Max. A few names that I don't really recognize. And a few that are familiar. So enjoy. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, Freaky. Guys, don't forget to check out Freak's channel. I shouted it out earlier, but I'll do so again. There you go. So Freak also has a YouTube channel, and I think I need to adjust my shout out here, because I think it's just his Twitch. Yeah. But if you search for Freak SWAT, or Freak SWAT if you want to share it yourself, feel free. It shouldn't. You are a mod, yeah, so you should be able to actually post it. I shouldn't have put K's in there. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I would say so as well. There you go, there it is. I know. I was actually a little surprised there, but I'll take it. I will take it. Leave Kazan alone, please. Where are... You are there. You are like... shouldn't do much to me at this point, and you guys will probably chill there. So I will actually... Oh, we're running out of stuff. It's fine. Howl. Yeah, I just literally talked about it like 5 seconds ago, but I'll say it again. I did some different promotions than usual. Took a different approach this time. So far, the only one that's been status quo for me is Kazan. Everybody else has been different. I have to watch out for Zalbard getting ballsy again, I just realized. Okay. Come down! Jesus. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start relying on manual item heals from... I think Sarah has a bunch.
Hello!
Yeah. Maddie G, I think it says? Hard to see, yes. Maddie G, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Alright, I gotta keep you over there. Gargoyle shouldn't be a big deal at this point, so... Yeah, so one of the things that's funny to me about Shining Force 2 is I love the graphics, that was mean. A lot of the overworld or battle sprites look goofy to me, and then the in-battle ones look insanely sick. I never really understood that, but, you know. Maddie G. Different than Maddie D, who is a former member. Yeah, it's like odd. I've noticed that more and more on this playthrough. There's some very, very strange overworld sprites. Whoa! Nasty Porch with the 5 gifted memberships as well.
Very good.
Holy mackerel. Thank you, Nasty. That's, what, 10 memberships tonight? I gotta update my members list. Jeez. RoboBlazer? I believe RoboBlazer might have gotten a membership before.
Very
Ryan definitely has had one
good.
before. Furious Taco. Enjoy. Shinky70. Enjoy. And Bob Billy. Enjoy.
Very
Thank you, Nasty.
good.
Thank you, thank you. So guys, for memberships, obviously you get access to like emotes and all that kind of crap on the live streams. You guys could check it out in the chat. The main thing that I offer, I guess, for memberships is I give early access to my videos. My videos aren't as abundant as they once were because I don't have as much time.
Good.
But with that being said, if you're here tonight and you're interested in Shining Force, my Shining Force permadeath run videos, I have 3 of them up right now to members, and the other 5 will be up early this week. So if you're a member, you'll get super early access to the whole run. Whereas other people will have to wait until like Friday, and then it'll be 1 day at a time. There you go, you got a hanging emote. So yeah, typically most videos you'll get at least like a week early access to it. So if you care about it and you have enough time, enjoy it. If you don't, it is what it is. Yeah, I have chapter 1, 2, and 3 up for my permadeath run currently, and I plan on getting chapter probably 4, 5, and maybe 6 tomorrow, and then whatever I don't get up tomorrow will be up the final day. Was really sweating over the gargoyle. I always love when they throw like really random weak enemies in. The 2 that stick out to me so far, that the gargoyle is really out of place at this point, and then the circus, was it the circus battle? No, it's the Bulbasac battle where they randomly have like the dire clown type people, and they're so like outclassed at that point. Bird Battler. Interesting. Go towards the energy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Access the bits after dark, exactly. Yeah, I think I mentioned a few times on stream in the past, during COVID, I was like, I'm gonna try to learn Japanese, and I remember I started doing like there's that one like RPG that helps you learn Japanese, and I did it for like a day, and then I got sidetracked, and I feel bad about it. I haven't been really adept at learning other languages. I took 4 years of Spanish, and I did like really well in the actual class, but as far as use case in the real world, lost all my knowledge. I guess I just crammed for the tests, I don't know. But I do know that some people are more adept and easily able to learn languages. I don't think I'm blessed in that aspect. Yeah, I'd like to like pick it back up eventually. Really, the only reason I'd want to do it is, you know, honestly, to play like Japanese-only RPGs and stuff that never got fan translations. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about Zalbard right now. Because he was like really freaking aggressive. Okay, so he does have finite magic though, so that's okay, I guess. Blessed in other aspects. Okay, that was mean. Wasn't expecting that at all, actually. Nah, fuck. Zalbard can come up and finish May off now. Yep, that sucked. That was rude. I gotta sit up now, guys, okay? It's serious. Oh, down goes Slade. Okay, I guess it's time to go full frontal Zalbard assault at the moment. Yikes. And I won't be able to get you from there, so that fucking sucks too, actually. Damn it. And that also stinks because Slade had the power ring and I wanted to boost Peter. That's obviously not happening. This is gonna get hairy down the stretch, I think. You fuck. That's actually really, really bad. That's not good. Must heal. Dude, Zalbard is like... he's on speed right now. This dude is out turning everybody. Alright, I think we're fine, obviously, at this point. Gotta get another good hit in. Oh my god, the outturns are wild! Jesus. Definitely needed that, road as the liver. They're doing work on me right now. Can't wait till Zalbard outturns everybody once again. Wow. So I don't remember, do the bosses in Shining Force 2, do they have the ability to double up? They do, right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. So they're not just simply outturning you, they're also doubling you up on top of that. Makes sense. Alright, eat shit, Zalbard. I've had enough. So the main surprise of that fight for me was when he got like insanely aggressive, like so fast, and came down and bolted me. He dropped the Dragon Ball. I mean, if he uses this as a sample, his mixtape's probably pretty good. By the way, guys, I was hoping to get 2 more fights in tonight, but I don't know. It's almost 10:30 already. I wanted to stop by 11, so the battle inside of Pacalon might end up being the final one for this evening. We'll see, though. We'll see. I am happy though, made some decent progress tonight. Astral simping. Yeah, I keep talking about it, but it's always so out of character for me to not read the dialogue in the games. Feels like I'm being lazy. Even though that's not the point of this playthrough. Critical sword. Oops. Yeah, honestly, I'm fading pretty quick here. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot about Taya. Oopsies. Power water. I feel like I gotta continue with the Slade Brigade here. I've like committed to it at this point. Ooh, 4. Okay. Let's go. Is Xeon the best boss in the series, like, in general? Or, like, final type boss? I think, for me... Final? Okay. I have, like, a soft spot for General Elliot, so that's why I was asking for the clarification there. I do prefer Xeon over Dark Dragon, I'd say. Dark Dragon's pretty cool, though, but... Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, it's too late for me to be processing some things, but I do appreciate the clarification, so now it makes sense. We're on the right side of the shrine. Yes, yes. Do I need to search these in order to progress? I can't remember. I guess I will anyway. Why not? Get some extra lore for everybody. Dark Soul's pretty sick. But he goes down so easily. You know what I mean? Unless you're referring to, like, Shining in the Darkness. That's actually a pretty cool final boss. Yeah, there you go. I like the Dark Soul from Shining in the Darkness a lot. The one in Shining Force 1, he's just a little wimpy. Just flavor text? Okay. Well, everybody can get learned right now. There you go. I read everything. I figured as much. I'd be down. Absolutely. Oh, spoiler, David! I haven't played those. I had no idea. That is cool, though. That is cool. Somebody's poisoned, no? Okay, no. Never mind. Alright, let's save. Let's get my boy Screech, who will definitely not be joining the party. I honestly probably will. Yeah, Nasty, I'm doing a poll right now, and Shining Force 3 is, like, running away with it, so unless there's some, like, crazy bot scenario going on soon, I don't see anything else overtaking it. I still can't believe how bad Screech is. I was really hoping for, like, a sick character, especially since it's semi-secret. We're gonna do Shining Force 3 right after, whatever wins the poll currently. I've had so many people talk smack on Shining Wisdom. I still will play it eventually though. But I did not include it in the poll. I've had tons of people ask me about when I'm finishing Shining Force 3, so this will be the opportunity to do so, and essentially force myself to do so by sticking to the stream and sticking to the winning vote. Yeah, exactly. Shining Force 3. So I kind of expected Shining Force 3 to win, but I actually thought that Holy Ark and Resurrection of the Dark Dragon would have more votes. Because I've also had a fair share of people want me to play Holy Ark, so. Nice. Yeah, I picked up Wisdom, Shining Force 3, and Holy Ark back in 2014. I still haven't played the vanilla version of Shining Force 3, which maybe that would be a future playthrough at some point. Not anytime soon. I've only played the retranslated one or whatever. Alright, so back to Pekalon. And yeah, guys, I'm thinking that probably Battle 31 inside Pekalon will probably be the final one of the night for me, considering it's 10:30 already. So we'll see though. Interesting. Yeah, I own the, I have the Japanese versions of Wisdom, Arc, and Shining Force 3. I think Scenario 1 and 3? Or something? I just got them because at the time, for a while, all the Japanese RPGs were insanely cheap on like all the websites and eBay and stuff, and I noticed for some reason they've like spiked up recently. I wanted to get a copy of Elnard just for my collection, and a complete in box copy on eBay, like the cheapest one I found in good shape was like 50 or 60 bucks, which is wild. Because I remember years ago, you could just get any RPG you wanted, like complete, basically for like 10 bucks tops. There was this website I used to use, and then they shut the website down and moved over to eBay. The website itself, their prices were so good, and they had like a reward system. It's a bummer. Yeah, so there's Shining Force Gaiden on Game Gear, which never came out and never technically got a fan translation. And there's Shining Force Gaiden 2, which is sort of Hajiya. Gaiden 1 and Gaiden 2 were remade for Shining Force CD. Then there's Shining Force Gaiden 3, Final Conflict, which did get a fan translation, but was previously only Japanese. So you can technically play all three of them translated, but the issue is if you want to be a snob like me and play the Game Gear version of the first one, there is no translation, to my knowledge. Unless you play the remake version in Shining Force CD. So, voted for Final Conflict. We will get to Final Conflict eventually. Every game on the list we'll get to, for sure. Just don't know when. I will say this though, after I finish Shining Force 3, I'm probably going to take a Shining break for a little while. Because I do have other games and other series I want to get to, so. Alright. Let's go talk to our boy up in here. The Game Boy Advance game. Yeah, I was doing a little bit more reading into that. It seems definitely interesting. I don't think I'll like it as much as the original, but it seems interesting. And I will get to that as well eventually. Yeah, the easiest way to do it would be Shining Force CD. Books 1 and 2 are Gaiden 1 and 2. Book 3 is unique to Shining Force CD, and technically kind of secret. Book 4 is also unique and kind of secret. And then you can play Final Conflict. You'll get the picture at that point. Yeah, exactly, Daryl. I love Shining Force in all these games, but I'll have to take a break after that. Because that'll be Join Order Rando, 2 Super, 1 Permadeath, and then all of Shining Force 3 back to back to back to back, so. Well, thank you guys for the votes. Like I said, Shining Force 3 is like absolutely running away with it, but always good to get all the votes in. Yeah, that's basically what I heard as well, is that the game's like easier, but the AI is better. And there's the whole new characters and the card system and all that stuff. And the one thing that does intrigue me though is the New Game Plus cycles, I guess, for it. But I don't know. I feel like there's literally no way that it's gonna dethrone the original for me. Holy Ark is basically like Shining in the Darkness, but juiced up for Sega Saturn. So dungeon crawler. And I heard it's like absolutely awesome. So I liked Shining in the Darkness, but it wasn't my favorite dungeon crawler. And from what I've seen about Ark, it looks really good, so. Excuse me. Excited to get to it. Alright guys, this is probably gonna be the final battle of the night. Got hiccups now. Let's take a look here. Harpy Queens. And we're gonna have multiple people. At least 5 enemies above 99. Brutal. Oh no, I lied, 98. What a weakling. What a weakling. Okay, so we got you guys over here. And nobody there. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too. You know, I haven't played any of them outside of Shining Force 3 Scenario 1, and with the way that I am, it's been 4 years, so I don't remember shit. And then Scenario 2 and 3 and Premium Disc would be... I'm not sure if we'll get to Premium Disc, but I'm definitely going to do Scenario 2 and 3 afterwards. Those would be completely fresh playthroughs, so... Yeah, it's all dried out here, man, you know? Very autumn, though, I agree. Yeah, the thing that sucks, guys, is like I was cranking out like 4 and 5 hour streams for a while, but I don't know. It seems like my cap these days is like around like 3.5. I just don't have it in me. Getting too old for this shit. Yeah, I just gotta come to grips with it, you know? I think I had I think I just had more juice because when I came back with Skies of Arcadia, I had a long break in between streams because I, you know, personal stuff and then also having issues with my internet service provider. So I think I was like riding that wave, but now I'm kind of settling back into the 2 to 3 hour stream. Yeah, exactly. Keep forgetting that they have Freeze 2, but could be way worse. It's funny because, like, usually magic attacks are the ones that do all the massive damage, especially in Shining Force 1, but in the super difficulty playthrough, I want them to hit me with magic. Yeah, I'm 37. Please don't die. Thank you. Or am I 38? It's really bad. I don't even remember anymore. Old fogies up in here. Benedict definitely has me beat. Yes, I am 37. It's really bad. I'm getting to the point where I can't even remember how old I am. Brutal. Yeah, exactly, David. Exactly. Although, once in a while, I am, definitely, like, caught off guard. We do get some younger Shining fans, and that's pretty sick to see, you know? Alright, I feel okay sending you here, it's fine. Oh, the double attack. Oh, and then I get double. Jesus. Yeah, it's interesting, Krog. Yeah, that's been the good thing, I will say. Not that I didn't have a good community on Twitch, because I did. But my Twitch streams were like a little rambunctious, to say the least. It's definitely a little bit more chill over here on YouTube. Yeah, there you go, Rux. YouTube, as soon as they notice that people are getting older, you gotta get suggested Shining Force. Yeah, and obviously, like, I have a soundboard and stuff here, but back in the day on my Twitch streams, it was, like, absolutely insane. Don't get me wrong, it was definitely, like, funny, but it was a little wild over there. And then, obviously, the text-to-speech was a little bit easier to kick in, because you could just donate bits, you know, like 5 cents, and then have her read it. And it was pretty insane. It got to the point where I actually had to be like, okay, we need to calm down a little bit. Too many jokes. Nice. I didn't get my first cartridge adapter until probably like 15 years ago or so. I ended up modifying most of my consoles, like just by clipping things out, since most of them were like, you know, like to play PAL games or whatever on SNES, it just has like those extra little tabs you can clip out, things like that. Got me through Breath of Fire 3? Oh, really? Interesting. Like my review or my shorts, Daryl? Was it my shorts? Can't remember. The only reason I'm so crazy about that is I ended up like not streaming it because of technical issues, and I ended up not doing a Let's Play, so I'm like surprised that anybody actually found me through it. Channel with the 24/7 Quaker Oats, nice. The review? Okay, cool. Yeah, YouTube hasn't really been serving my reviews much lately. I mentioned it before, like probably last stream. I had a stretch where they were serving me decently well, considering the size of my channel. It was like Paladin's Quest, 7th Saga, Mystic Arc, like it was a little stretch where I was consistently getting served and seeing a lot of growth from them. But my last few reviews have not been doing too well. I was also reading something too, and I don't know if Freak's still here, we were talking about it in private. Apparently, setting your videos as private, which I do a lot because I like to pre-upload things and space them out, and even setting them as member only can hurt your channel, because I guess when they've been uploaded for too long and then you swap them over to public, YouTube sometimes looks at the videos as if they're old, which is complete horseshit, but what are you gonna do? I'm not one of those guys that likes to upload a video day of and then make it live because I want members to get early access and yada yada. Alright, Peter. Nasty. So that made me laugh because I tried to fix my my fat PS2, the disk drive like croaked basically, like the in and out mechanism, and I tried to fix it, and in the process of fixing it I completely busted it and I ended up throwing it away. Ooh, nice, Rux. Yeah, I still have a pretty decent CRT. It's a Philips, and it was like my bedroom CRT for a long time. It's getting up there a little bit. I don't know how much longer I have left with it, but I love it because it has a component, composite, and RF, so I'm able to get some pretty good video quality out of it with my RetroTink with the component cables. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Benedict. So you needed the adapter to do Shining Force? Damn. Okay, well then that's probably how you found me then, Daryl, if you were searching me out. I'm assuming it didn't get recommended to you. I am always curious. I never really look into like the analytics of things. I'm definitely not obsessed with my numbers anymore like I used to be. I used to like really get bent out of shape over things and worry and yada yada. I honestly don't even pay attention anymore. Like the other day, apparently I had like 30 something people watching my stream. I had no idea. The only reason I even knew was somebody told me. Do I want to put Peter all the way up? I don't know. What do you know? Freeze 3. That's not great. I think I'm gonna wait. Put you here. Yeah, a lot of like CRTs and stuff are insanely expensive on the internet. I was looking into trying to get a professional video monitor, but unless you could find it locally, having to pay like the shipping prices or just the online premium and then hoping it arrives in good shape is always a, you know, a gamble as well. I want to kill you, but I'm also worried that Kaizen's just gonna get instantly kabonged here. Yeah, the last channel mod, or excuse me, console mod I did was like software mod for the Wii U. I remember I spent like all night doing it, and I haven't touched my Wii U since. But it was fun though. Got you, Daryl. Okay. Well, that makes sense how you found it then. Because, yeah, I definitely have not been blessed by the algorithm for Breath of Fire 3, unfortunately. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to keep you... No, you don't even have any healing items. Son of a bitch. I want you to make the move, bucko. Oh, nice, Rux. Yeah, like I said, I don't freaking understand the algorithm. Like I said, I thought my channel was getting into a groove there for a little while, and it maybe it was, but then it fell right out, so. Yeah, nice. Good luck with that, Nasty. That sounds interesting. It's weird though, because I feel like, I don't know if it's just like a rabid fan base for Breath of Fire 3, but I felt like a lot of people did like it, Daryl, so that actually is a little surprising to me. Maybe it's just Breath of Fire as a whole. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really see that many people, you know, talking about Breath of Fire 1, 2, or what have you, in comparison to some other RPG franchises. Oh, completely forgot that the Harpy was over there. Jesus. I remember the people up above. Probably never gonna get over to me, and that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't said it in a while, and there's a lot of new faces here. If you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream. I would greatly appreciate that. It helps out because I don't crank out as much content as I used to, so the live streams are a big chunk of it. Yeah, it's a traditional, like, turn-based RPG, David. The major gimmick is the dragon transformations, which gets more complex as the series goes on. 3 is way above 2 and 1, 2 is above 1. There's a pretty decent selection of characters, like there's some party variety. A lot of the characters have interesting gimmicks, like you could do fusions in the first 2. It's cool, I recommend it. The first one, in my opinion, is like a very cozy RPG to me, personally. I feel like it's very, very easily replayed. It's definitely not, like, don't go into it thinking it's gonna be some crazy in-depth RPG. It's pretty much, like, surface level. But I really enjoy it, and I like replaying it. 2 is my favorite so far. I feel like it took a lot of steps up in the right direction as far as diversifying the game. 3 is obviously a major crazy leap into the future over the first 2. I enjoyed it as well. I have yet to play 4. But I really do like, the first 3 are really good. Call her a harpy queen, yeah. Yeah, and then the PS2 one's called Dragon Quarter, which drastically, like, changed. Oh, nice, 69, great. Wonderful. Changed, like, how the game's played. A lot of people actually swear by it, but a lot of people don't like it. I can't comment, though, because I haven't played it yet, so. And then I think, isn't there like a mobile? There's like another Breath of Fire, but it's like Japanese only. I might be wrong. I think there's a mobile game. Yeah, I know Mr. B is one of the Dragon Quarter fans. Yeah, Kaizen's a G, man. Took that 69 like a champ. Oh, I didn't realize she knew that. Oh, shit. Okay. Goddamn. We don't talk about that. I have a weird feeling I'm gonna end up really liking it. I just do. I like oddball games a lot. Oh, the Breath of Fire. Is Breath of Fire 6 the mobile game? Yeah, exactly, like Mary-Kate and Ashley's Mystery Mall. Okay. Yeah, wasn't there also there was like a Dragon Quest that came out only in Japan? Was it like an MMO or something, or computer-based? They have a lot of really random, like, spin-offs and famous franchises, I noticed. Infinite hot dogs. Alright. It is time to push forward. Was just these 4 guys and the 2 slow-mos up there. Alright. I'm not surprised, David. I'm not surprised. We will get there eventually. I promise you, Scott. Much like, you know, the other 800 games that I need to play still. Yeah, I haven't played any of the Super Robot War games. There are a couple that are translated, right? I think. There's one that I saw, and I think I talked about it a couple months ago. Lady Stalker, which looked to be by the people that made Landstalker, like some of the Shining people, but it was on the Super Famicom, and I don't think it ever received like a full fan translation. I think somebody was working on it and they dropped it. Looked very interesting to me. Ooh. Thank you for that boost. DBZ MMO? Jeez. Yeah, they have so much stuff, man. It's crazy. I guess I'll do that. It's fine. Trying to get as much experience as I can get here, because I don't really plan on grinding anymore. I did that little grind session a few streams ago, but don't really feel like it. Ah, rude. I still haven't actually played Landstalker Benedict. I've played it enough to like test cartridges and stuff, but I don't have a full opinion on it. I love the way it looks. Oh, that would bug the hell out of me, Rux, if I was like a fan of a series that had a bunch of stuff like gate-kept in other countries. Thankfully, like all my favorite series, for the most part, I either have, you know, a retail release access to it or a fan translation, so I'm happy. Like, if people didn't do translations to, you know, Shining Force 3 and Final Conflict and stuff, I'd probably be pretty pissed. Yeah, so the isometric angles, I like the way they look, but I do find that oftentimes the games could be a little tricky. Don't say that around my wife, David. She's a big WoW fan. Yeah. I do hear you on that. Nice. I'm assuming the soldier is the boss, or it's a defeat all enemies fight? Okay, good. I did not want it to end there. You guys are never catching up to me. That's for sure. All enemies, come on. Well, that's annoying. That's funny. Nice. Yeah, my buddy he was a big Sega guy, so he had a Dreamcast. God, I thought Janet was gonna survive. I don't know why I did. So I did play a bit of Dreamcast growing up, but I didn't have one. So it's definitely one of my more like underexplored consoles. When I ended up getting one, it was like, I don't know how long. It came out in, when was the release date? Was it did it come out in 99 or 2000? I can't remember. It had like that special release date, didn't it? Yeah, 9999 in America, September 9th, 1999. I didn't get mine until probably junior year of high school, so that was 2005, 4, 5, somewhere around there. Yeah, 98 in Japan. Here, I remember it was the big marketing was 9999. All right, Big Nate, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll be wrapping up here soon, so I will be following in your footsteps. But yeah, I didn't get one until late in high school, many years after its release. And for the most part, I just played like Topspin, like the NHL games. My buddy had Phantasy Star Online, so I watched him play that a lot. Oh, okay, well there you go. Thank goodness it wasn't all enemies. Didn't feel like going backwards there. Alright, where was the church here? Don't remember. There we are. I think I made some pretty good progress tonight, all things considered. Gotta remember it's a marathon, not a race, right? So the next stream, we'll definitely be able to get through the whole mound stuff. We'll get through the Nazca area with Camila, and we'll head into the final stretch. So good, good, good. At this point, David, I'm starting to think that they just mix it up when they want to. Alrighty. Alright guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Next stream will be Friday, and it'll be after work. I live on the East Coast, so it'll probably be around 5:15, 5:30 at the latest. And it might be a little bit of a shorter stream. It might be like a straight 2-hour stream, but we'll see. And then the next stream after that will be Saturday, and it'll probably be Saturday morning. That one will be a little bit longer. That'll probably be like 3.5, 4 hours, most likely. So thank you guys for hanging out. If you haven't already, please make sure to like the stream. I'd appreciate it. Also, once again, shout out to Nasty Porch for the 5 gifted memberships. Those Freak SWAT and Horse. Freak SWAT also did 5 gifted memberships, and Horse Lemonade with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, guys. Hopefully see you on Friday. New members, make sure to check your subscription box. The Shining Force permadeath run will be up there, so hey, no problem, David. Hopefully you guys could just watch the VODs if you can't make it. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you on Friday.